Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Mulla. It's Mr. Hussein here.
Mr. Hussein, hello, how are you?
I'm okay. Still surviving.
Good.
Still trying to stay alive.
Ducking and diving as well.
Ducking and diving. That's right. How are you?
Alright.
You know what is? I think I've got one of those personalities that just pees people off.
It does.
I think I've upset your colleague Imran as well now.
A big time.
I know, and it was all unintentional.
He doesn't feel that.
I know. But like I said, it's all to do with intentions. I can say something. My niyat was clean. Maybe it came out. I think I suffer from poor delivery. Anyway, Mr. Mulla, I'm ringing yourselves up regarding seeing if there's been any progress or any resolution on any issue.
None.
Absolutely nothing. I hear from Imran that you've been advised not to talk to me now.
Well, which is, I was just going to say that my next words were around that I shouldn't really be communicating with you.
Okay, all right. So where does this leave my brother then? Because if you're basically effectively taking control of his money.
Well, this is the thing. So, in terms of the money, I think there'll be another 115 quid that should have gone to Horton Park last Friday. So you should have 200.
Okay, and I'm quite happy to go collect it, but they won't give it to me. And my brother's refusing to go up to the third floor. Could you not advise them that they should give it to me?
I can have a word with them, but I don't know whether they'll accept my word for it.
Well, I mean, you see, they seem to be saying, "Oh no, we can't take any." Because when I did go down, and they said that no, we have to take instruction from receivership. They seem to refer to you as receivers.
Yeah, well, that's an old terminology.
That's correct. Yes, you're not my brother's receivers, are you?
No, we're deputies.
Okay, and well, you're not his deputies. I mean, obviously that's contested. And I have given a lasting power of attorney. Look, if you can just advise them, I'm going to come down. I like to collect the money. My brother's not going to go down. Otherwise, you have to. It's deprivation of his liberties when somebody's forcing him to do something that he doesn't want to do. I had a word with Vicina Brown, who's the manager of both Fungai Muchichitiri and Baljet Note on Friday, explaining the same situation. They said we need to hear from your brother. I then proceeded to send an email, which I think CC'd yourself into, which is a YouTube video of my brother expressing his sentiments that he's authorized me to act on his behalf and he doesn't want to come down. So, I mean, in those circumstances, Mr. Mulla, you do understand that when your colleagues are working under you, they are your proxy agents. And anything that they do, they should receive training for. And if there's a mistake made, it obviously comes back on your shoulders as the manager. Yes, but you understand the principle that I'm trying to. People have agents. My brother has nominated me as his agent.
Okay, well, I'll have a word with them.
Okay, and when I appreciate you taking this call. Like I said, if you can please explain to Imran that no offense was made. My intentions were not to offend him. Obviously, I've taken issues with the things that he said, particularly his disregard of the fact that I made the statement that I feel I'm being racially discriminated against. And I believe that Asian people are put forward in order to discriminate against me, and I think that's what he's taken offence to. It was not directed at him personally. I have obviously the great deal of respect for both yourself and Imran, who's always spoken to me very courteously under these very difficult circumstances. So please, if you can relay my sentiments to him, whether he takes that on board or not, that's up to him. But I meant no offence to him.
Well, I'll go back to Baltic and see what they can do.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Mr. Mulla. But I still require, the letter that you said authorizes you as his deputy. I sent you an email regarding this. I mean, if you prefer not to speak to me on the telephone, that's fine. We can communicate via email. But I think you've also been told not to email me as well. So basically, my communication is very limited. And when I've got in touch with Bev Maybury, her secretary says, look, there's points of contact that you need to speak to. And those very points of contact are now saying that we can't speak to you. I was in court yesterday, Mr. Mulla, regarding my mother's case, and the social workers there were saying pretty much the same thing. We've been instructed not to talk to you. So Bev Maybury has said, look, go speak to Mr. Mulla, go speak to your mum's social workers. When I speak to them, they said, no, we've been told not to talk to you. So this is all very frustrating, and my patience is, I've got the patience of a saint, and it's running out. Okay, Mr. Mulla, please can you ask Baljet of Fungai to release the funds to me because my brother is refusing to go up there. Thank you very much, Mr. Mulla.
But you got to bear
Okay, and why the very fact that you're not acknowledging the LPA is highly concerning to me, and I think that's what you've been instructed in it because
This is I can't discuss too much with you, but all I can say is that you will get the money. If you try to tell Balji, then
yes.
they'll probably hand over the money. But what you've got to bear in mind is it's not.
Okay, all right. I mean, I'm glad we've clarified that caveat, but and this seems to be an ongoing theme. Has the local authority contacted the Office of the Public Guardian?
Well, the legal people are dealing with that aspect.
Okay, all right. Because as just for your information, I have also contacted the police, West Yorkshire Police, and made a subject access request. This is something I do regularly. I believe that data is intangible property and it belongs to my family members or me. So I've contacted West Yorkshire Police Services in December, I think, yeah, end of November, December time, and I presented them with a lasting power of attorney. Subsequently, I've had it confirmed from them that they themselves contacted OPG on the 3rd of December and had it confirmed that at that date I was my brother's lasting power of attorney holder, and therefore they've proceeded with the subject access request. So therefore I forced them to acknowledge the lasting power of attorney. I've also wrote to the Office of the Public Guardian, much the same, saying to them, can you please make disclosure regarding my brother's data? Therefore, the Public Guardian, which is Nick Goodwin, I'm not sure if you know who he is, I wrote to him, the Office of the Public Guardian have got back to me and made that subject access request. Therefore, that validates and legitimizes the lasting power of attorney. If both the police and the Office of the Public Guardian are having to accept it and then make disclosure on it, then that is a legal instrument. If you, the council, I'm quite happy for you to ignore it, but that then places a liability upon you, the council, saying that why are you ignoring a legal instrument or refusing to accept it? So I'm quite happy for you to not to accept it, but I need to have it clarified in writing that you do not accept it. And that's obviously something that you need to relay to legal. So, sorry? Okay, well, if legal are already aware of it, because obviously what's happened in the past is that soon as they discover I've got a lasting power of attorney, like they discovered in my mum's case, they made, we've spent over a year and a half trying to undo something. And you can't undo something, Mr. Mulla. For example, if you make a will today for your sons to inherit from you, somebody can't undo that. Only you have the right to undo that, not a third party, especially not the local authority. Okay, please can you contact Mr. Muchichitiri and Baljit and explain to them that money should be released, and Mr. Hussain is on the understanding that the local authority and the care trust have not acknowledged or do not recognize the lasting power of attorney. Thank you very much.